All right, good afternoon, my crafty friends. How you doing today? And I hope you're having a wonderful day today. It's a little cold here in Markham, Ontario. But anyway, hopefully, I think after Saturday, the weather's finally supposed to turn and maybe warm up a little bit, and maybe we'll get some real spring weather. All right, so my name is Judy Menlove, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Markham, Ontario, Canada. So I'm just going to wait a minute and see if anybody pops on and see if I can get this to show up on my iPad. So just give me a moment, please. And see if we're ready to rock and roll. Now that looks good. Okay. All right. Oh, so guess what came today? Finally, I feel like I've been waiting forever for this. So this is our new annual catalog for 2025, 2026. Isn't that pretty? I can't show you anything inside, but I can show you the cover. See? Doesn't that look exciting? Okay. So if you don't have a demonstrator in Canada and you need one, I'd love to be able to help you out. And if you need a new catalog, let me know and I will get one in the mail to you. Okay, so don't think I have anything today. All right, sorry, I have an itchy nose. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a card today. I'm trying to think if I do have anything, but I don't think I do. So anyways, all right, so I'm not going to do a card today. I am going to create a little Easter basket. So I'm going to turn the camera down and we'll get started. So bear with me a minute. Oh, wrong button. Oh, there we go. Oh, right button, wrong button. Oh, whatever. Whatever. How's that? Okay. I'm just going to put a light on because it's kind of dark in here. There, that's a little better. Still got shadows, but let's see. I'm waiting for the iPad to catch up. Takes a while. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is, before I forget to tell you, this is another demonstrator's idea that I am copying. Her name is Brenda Quintana, Quintana. She's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S. And she does, if you don't follow her, she does a lot of crafty, she does cards, but she also does a lot of crafty projects. So you can, check her out against Brenda Quintana. And this is her design, and I'm going to share this with you today. I think I'm just going to move this down a little bit because it seems kind of far away. Okay, what I do want to tell you, yes, I told you my name's Judy Menlove, and I am working on a blog, and you can find it at judyspapercrafts.ca. And if you want to send me an email, I have a new email address, which is judy@judyspapercrafts.ca. All right, so there we go. So this is the little small one, and this is the larger one. Okay, so what I used, this is the meant to be bundle. Okay, I'm not using any of the stamps. I just wanted to show it to you. This is an online exclusive, I believe. So they're little bees. Love this life, cute as can be. We are meant to be. There's some cute little faces here. Okay, yeah, I feel like this is really far away, but. And these are the dies that go with it. So for today, I'm only using this one large die, and that's to cut this out. And the smaller basket here was made with the medium-sized one. Okay? Which I'm not going to do today. We're just going to play with the large one. Okay, so I'm going to put these to one side here, and we'll get started. Okay, so I've already cut, hey Rose, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. So I've already cut these two, are they octagons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 octagons with this die, okay? And I'm using the, oh, what is that paper called? I can never remember the name. Petunia Pop, right. So I'm using the Petunia Pop, and I've already cut these out. So I'm going to bring my trimmer in here, okay? And we're going to put this at 3 inches. So you're going to take the one of the flat sides and line it up at 3 inches. You can move the point all the way up, but you don't have to. If you have a scoreboard or whatever, you can use that, but I'm just going to use my trimmer. Okay, so that's at 3 inches, and we're just going to score that. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, and then we're going to take the other one, and we're going to line it up at 3 inches. And I'm just kind of holding it in place. And do that. Okay, so now when you score, you might want to start in the middle here so it doesn't scrunch the edge up. Okay, so just put your score in the middle and do that. Okay, and that's that for a minute. Okay, I'm going to bring my cut and emboss machine in. Now I may have to move this up so that you can see. There we go. Okay, and this is our Forever Plaid embossing folder. So I'm just going to feed this in the very end. Fold my flap down a little bit, like that. And I'm just going to move this all the way. It's kind of caught here. There we go, all the way to the edge of this crease, okay? And again, if you recall, you're supposed to feed your embossing folders in where it's folded. So I'm still going to do that. So all you need is the one, this is a 3D embossing folder, so all you need is plate 1 and plate 4, okay? So I'm just going to feed this in a little bit because I don't need to go all the way through. And then we'll just put this on top. And it's going to make a big clunk sound when it goes through at the end. So don't be surprised. Here comes a big clunk. There we go. All right. And then you can see that it's nicely done, nicely embossed. And then we have to take this one and do this one. So put that back in here as well. Put that in. And we're going to emboss this one as well. And we're just going to kind of feed that part way through. Put this on top and feed this through. And be prepared for the clunk. There we go. I'll just put this out of the way because we're done with that. And there we go. Okay. So you want to make sure, you can use whatever embossing folder you want. I just thought this one did look kind of like a basket. You know, I did something wrong. What else is new, right? Oh, one of these is not scored at 3. Oh my goodness. Which one is not scored at 3? That one's 3. And this one is 2 3/4. Now, how did I manage to do that? Oh, good grief. Okay, well, I'm going to have to recut this. Let me see if I have a scrap piece. I said things like this only happen when you go live, right? Now, let's see if this will fit on here. Yes, it will. Okay. Put that on the floor. Let's get this die out. See, now you're going to see more than I was going to show you, but that's okay. This will just fit. Yep. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to bring it back in. So just bear with me a second. Yeah, we'll put that there. Like that. I can't believe I just can't believe I cut it wrong. But then again, stuff happens, right? Okay, here we go. All right, so now when you do cut this, you get this extra little piece here. Okay, like this. So I've got a bunch of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to save them for now because you just never know. Anyway, so put this back over here. And let's see if I can score this one right. I don't know how I managed to do that wrong, but I did. So let's fix this. Okay. 3 inches. So that's 3 inches. 3 inches. And we'll score this again. There we go. So let's get rid of that one because it's wrong. That looks better. No, Siri's talking to me. Hello, Kathy. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. All right, so now we got to go back. And where is my embossing folder? Here it is. Okay, so we're going to put this back in like that. Okay, and I'm just going to go back over here and feed it in. And be ready for the big clunk. There we go. Now let's hope that this is right this time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how I could do that. That looks better. They look even. Hey, Jean, how are you? Thanks for joining me today. For those of you who came in late, we are making a little Easter basket. Okay. All right. So now I need you can see I've got my notes here. A 9 3/8 piece by 2 3/4. So we'll get our trimmer back. And I need 2 3/4. Let's hope I can measure this right, eh? Oh, that's 3 3/4. 2 3/4. And I'm going to use the trimmer, the cutter this time. 2 3/4 by 9 3/8. So we're going to open this up. And we want 9, 1, 2, 3/8. Okay, and then we're going to cut that off. And then we're going to score this. So we're going to score at 1 1/8. Get that out of the way there. 1 1/8. Get my cutter out before I cut, which I've already done on my demo. I cut it instead of scoring. 3 1/2. 5 7/8. And 8 1/4. Okay, and then on the short side, we're going to score this at 3/8 of an inch. So we're going to go over here and score this at 3/8. And then we're going to turn it around and do 3/8 on this side as well. All right, and put this away for a minute or two. All right, and we're just going to fold this on the score lines. I'm going to take my bone folder and score that. And fold the side. And give that one a nice crease. And then we'll do these little ones the other way and give them a nice crease with the bone folder. All right, so now this piece is going to actually be the basket, this piece here. Okay, so I need my scissors, and we're going to make little V cuts here where all the score lines are, and this will help it as it bends, so it will cross over. It makes it a lot easier. So we're just making little V's. I'll pull them out later. Sometimes they come out nicely. Sometimes I have to pull them out. It's not really a big deal. And we'll just do this side. Make the little V's. And one more. I should move this back down a bit too, because I moved it up to when I brought the cut and emboss machine in. I just pull these out. All right, let me get rid of these before they end up on the floor. All right, so we've got that all done. And where's my other one? Oh, it's way over here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Where's my other one? Okay, I know it's staring right at me, right? Here he's over here. Oh, boy. Some days are better than others, eh? Okay, I hope I do this right. I got to put some glue here. And some glue over on this side, because we're going to start with the middle piece. Okay, so I have to, this is going to be on the outside, so it goes like this. I'm thinking, oh, I want to go that way, hang on. That's the outside. Okay, yeah, so the reason I changed it was because this is the deboss side, and I wanted the emboss side. Okay. All right. So, hang on. I want to go that way. Okay. I hope I do this right. And then you're just going to line this up. And I think I did it wrong. Hang on. I did it wrong. I knew I was going to do it wrong. It goes on this side. Does it even go on this side? Oh, my goodness. It goes this way. I can't believe that I am just drawing a total blank. Yes, it goes this way. Oh, Judy, you're so silly at times. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can just pull some glue off of that. Okay. All right, so this is the outside, which is what we want. There we go. I don't know why I got so confused, but sometimes I do. It's old age. You know what? Yes. Is that right? You know what? It still doesn't look right. Yes, that's right. Okay. All right, so you guys got that? Because I'm still confused. Okay, I'm with it now. No, this is, you know what? This still isn't right. What am I doing wrong? That goes over there like that, and then that goes there. Yes, okay, that one goes here. Oh, brother. Well, you know what? You learn by my mistakes, right? Okay. I've only made like 6 of these. I don't know why I'm so confused all of a sudden, but all right. So you want to make sure this is nice and stuck here. Okay. All right. Then we're going to put some glue on this one. And then we'll just fold that one up there like that. And we'll have to hold that one in place for a minute. So you just line it up along the edge there. And just kind of hold it in place. 2 flaps are facing out and 2 facing in. I don't know. Is that what I'm doing? No, they're all... Oh, geez. The flaps are facing out. Is that what you're talking about? These flaps, Jean? 2 flaps are facing out and 2 flaps are facing in. I'm not sure what you're asking me. Ask me again. And maybe I can answer you. And then this one is going to be glued here. And again, we'll just hold it in place. Just line it up with the edge. Hold it in place for a minute or two. Yes, and the 2 on the other pieces. I still don't know what you're asking me. What flops are you talking about? These ones here? They're both facing out. Is that what you're asking me? Or are you asking about these flaps? I'm not sure. Okay, and then we're going to put some more glue here. I guess it looks right now. Okay. I'm glad it looks right because I did it wrong enough. I think I need to stop doing Facebook Lives because every time I seem to do one lately, it's a disaster. Okay, we'll hold this one in place. We're just kind of line that up as well. And then we'll put this one in. Come on. Oh. Get over there. There we go. Now put him there. I got glue all over me. I have glue all over me. So just gonna see if I get a wet one, see if I can get some of this glue off me. That's why I wear my old pants, and I can just wipe my glue and everything on my pants. And then I don't have to worry. Okay. I think we'll finish with this side over here. So we'll put some glue on this flap and some glue on this flap. And fold that over there like that. And we'll fold this one over there like that. All right, now we'll just hold that in place. See how it lines up so nicely? Wouldn't be as much fun to watch if it was perfect. I guess. But you know, you always feel kind of foolish knowing that you have people watching you when you do it all wrong, and you just have to laugh at yourself. What can you do? And that's kind of what makes it fun. You're right, Rose. It makes it interesting because it just shows that, like I said, I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've made 6 of these. and this one I got all confused. Oh, well. All right, come here, you. All right. More glue over here. And some glue over here. All right. Put that one in there. Hold it. Can only do one thing at a time. I better wait. And then we'll put this one in. There we go. And we'll hold that one there. Okay. That one needs to come over a little bit more. There we go. All right. And then I'll fold that down. This one didn't quite line up, but that's okay. This one did, but this side didn't. So we're going to make this the good side then. All right. Let me get rid of this wet one. Okay, so we're going to take some dimensionals and we're just going to fold this flap down. So I'm just going to put 3 here. Okay, and then we'll fold that down like that. And 3 on this side. And we'll pull the backs off. You know, I thought this would be really fun to show you guys. I think maybe I'll stick to a card. There we go. Okay, now let me get rid of these before they end up all over the floor. Okay, so now we need a little handle. So our handle is going to be 1/2 inch by 11. So we get the trimmer back out and we're just going to cut 1/2 inch. You don't have to do the 11 if you don't want to. It is kind of long. Let me get rid of this. Oh, no, wait, I'm not done. Okay, I'm going to score this at the end. I'm going to score it at 1 1/8. So 1 1/8 would be right there. And the other side, 1 1/8 would be there. There we go. Okay, now we're done with it. Yeah, so this is the handle, so you can see how big it is. So you could probably do a shorter one if you wanted. Okay, so now we're going to take our Terran tape and we're going to add that onto this handle because we're going to add some ribbon to it. So we're just going to I'm going to try and put this on as best I can. I just can't get this on straight. So you know what? I actually think I'm just going to cut this because I can't do this straight. So I'm just going to do it in little pieces like this. I tried putting it on the ribbon, and that didn't work either. So it could just be me, obviously. But I find trying to put this on in one long thing is just, I just can't do it. But that's not to say you couldn't. There, that's better. All right, so then we're going to peel this off. Maybe. Okay, one section. Of course, it would be a lot easier to peel off if it was only one section, but there we go. All right, so then we're going to take some ribbon, and this is a Petunia pop ribbon. And hopefully, and I'm going to hang the ribbon over. And I'll put this on. And I can't get the ribbon on straight either. There we go. I'm going to leave a little bit hanging off so I can trim it off nicely after I put it back on. Okay. All right. So we scored that, so I'm going to fold that over. And then I'm just going to take my bone folder and just give it a nice curl. And I'm going to do it from the other side as well. There we go. So that it curls nicely for the handle. Okay. And then I'm going to take some tear and tape. This piece of ribbon is actually too long. So I'm going to cut some of that off. There. All right. So we're going to take some tear and tape, more tear and tape. And we're going to add that on to that little piece. And then on the other side, so that's where it's scored. We're putting the tape at the score line there and going all the way to the end. Okay. Excuse me. We're going to pull that off. And I'm just going to fold this back. Okay. And then we'll pull this off. He's not ready to come off yet. Let's try again. There we go. Excuse me. All right, so then see where it's folded there? We're just going to kind of hang that there and put it in the middle, or as close to the middle as you can get. And the same on this side. There's the crease or the score line. And we'll just put that kind of in the middle there, like that, and adhere that. And then we'll just take our scissors and cut that off nice. Yeah, it's stuck to me. I can't get it off. And we'll trim this one. There we go. And there's your little handle. See, cute. Isn't this cute? Okay. So now to decorate, where's my little things I decorated with? I took an old, discontinued, where is it? I took this old basket bunch and stamped these eggs. I didn't know what I wanted to put on it, and then I just die cut them with the matching die. But again, like I said, that's really old. It's been discontinued, but I just really liked it and thought, I think I'm just going to use that one. So I'm just going to put some eggs on here. I'll do those ones. Put that one in the middle. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on. Pick that up with my, take a pick tool and put a little bit of glue on it. Or maybe I won't. I'm sure this thing's going to fall off, so there we go. And we're just going to kind of put that there. And then we'll do the middle one. Actually, I think I'll do the other one at the other end. And put some little bit of glue on that one. And I'll put him over here going the other way. And then last but not least, we'll do the middle one. And we'll put him straight. See, that's so cute. Okay. Let's put this over here for now. And then I use some of these party dots. So they went better with the purple, but they'll do. So we'll put on a pink one. I'll put the pink one down here and put some blue ones. This one doesn't want to pick up. One there. And we'll put another one over here. And then we'll put a couple of, I think these are Daffodil Delight. Nope, they're Peach Pie. But that's okay. They look kind of yellow. So they'll do. One there. And I don't like those two together. We'll put one over there. All right, just to I don't like them lined up like that, so we're gonna move this one. I'm gonna put the pink one up there. And the blue one can stay there, and the yellow one can come back over here. That's better. I like that better. Okay. And then I'm just leaving the other side blank. You can put whatever, you can put more of these on if you want, whatever you want to do. But for now, I'm just going to do the one side. Okay. And so just to show you here, I've got a little package of mini eggs. So I'll put them in there. Actually, you know what? Hold on a minute. I've got a bunch of chocolate eggs. Chocolate eggs. So like I said, I just wanted some little thing to give to my grandsons for Easter. They'll get enough stuff from their parents. So, but I do like to give them a little something. So it's not much. They get enough chocolate. So let's see. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Run away, chocolate. Come back. Got 12 little eggs there. And then I've got a little pack of mini eggs. Put those in. And a little box of Smarties. And we'll put those in. So you could put, I mean, there's still lots of room here. Yes, a greeting could go on the back. Good idea, Jean, which is what I did on this one. I just put Easter greetings. Okay. And that Easter greetings is from the Storybook Friends. That one there. Okay. So there's still lots of room to put more stuff in here. You know, so you could put quite a bit in, but I think that's all I'm going to do. If you wanted to do the small one, let's see how many of these you can get in here. See, it holds about 12 chocolates. Well, you could put more than that in. Let's see what else we can do here. There's 5 in there now. And you could put the little package of mini eggs in, and you could still get the Smarties in there. So either or, whichever one you want to use. Okay, so there you go. That's what I have for you today. There's the other one. So I've got, actually, I've got 3 different colors here too. Oh, and this one, just in case you're wondering, this is old discontinued ribbon. I just had to find something that was kind of purple that went. So anyways, that's my basket for today. And again, the idea came from Brenda Quintana. So you can decorate this however you want. You don't have to use that embossing folder. You can use whatever you've got. So thanks, Kathy. I thought it was kind of cute. And it, like I said, it holds lots of goodies. So anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to watch my Facebook Lives. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here next Wednesday. All right, take care. Bye-bye now.